Not all fat is created equal. Want to know what I mean? Stay tuned to find out. Hey, welcome back. I'm so glad you're here. Today, we're going to talk about fat. Not the fat on our bodies, but the fat that we eat. See, when I first started to change my lifestyle to become healthier, the first thing I did was change what I ate. So I removed processed sugars and I removed grain, which were two big culprits for me. And I noticed a huge difference in my health and my energy. And then slowly over time, I transitioned my family into this healthy way of eating too. We also reduced our dairy, removing lactose and sticking only with some hard cheeses. And I thought, all right, we're doing great. And then I learned about seed oils. Luckily, we have this lifelong journey in which to continue to peel back those layers. And every layer reveals a new, healthier version of you. So let's talk about fat. The thing is, we need healthy fats as part of a healthy diet. But not all fats are created equal. And when I started to learn more, I could not believe what was happening with the oils in the foods that I was eating. So olive oil, particularly virgin or extra virgin olive oil, is an oil that has been taken from the olives and it has been pressed. The olives have been pressed to extract the oil. This is a healthy oil and it has many benefits to your health. And it's known as an unrefined oil. Refined oils have been altered by a process that uses harmful chemicals that are harmful to us. This may mean that the oil was treated with acid, purified with an alkali, or even bleached. And often these processes turn the oil rancid, so then they need to be neutralized, deodorized, and or filtered. All of which require more chemicals. I was shocked when I heard this. I couldn't believe the amount of chemicals that were being put through these oils before we were putting them into our bodies. And as a huge potato chip fan, this was devastating. Now I'll admit, I still eat chips. Unfortunately, or fortunately, I eat them less and I enjoy them less, knowing what they have been soaked in. As more people learn about the health impacts of refined oils, there are more companies coming out to fill the niche of using healthy fats for creating food. And there are now even potato chips that are made with avocado oil. And in the process of creating these refined oils, a byproduct is polyunsaturated fatty acids, or PUFAs, which are harmful and inflammatory in our body. So, what oils are we talking about here? We're talking canola oil, sunflower oil, safflower oil, vegetable oil, corn oil, soybean oils, and margarine or other non-butter spreads. And in fact, margarine and non-butter spreads are so harmful that they have actually been banned in several European countries. However, they are still allowed here in North America. But user beware. Vegetable oils are a leading cause of the epidemic rise in heart disease. In the early 1900s, the average person ate about 18 pounds of butter a year. And vegetable oils were non-existent. And cancer and heart disease were virtually non-existent too. Today, the average butter consumption is around 4 pounds per person. And the use of vegetable oils has soared, along with raising rates of cancer and heart disease. So what should we eat? Trans fats are created from hydrogenated oils, and that's when an oil is taken and hydrogen is literally forced in. Hydrogen gas is literally forced into the oil at high temperatures. And this is what creates Crisco or margarine. Trans fats are extremely inflammatory and harmful to the body and should truly be avoided whenever possible. What we do want to eat is healthy, non-inflammatory fat sources like olive oil, nuts and seeds, and avocados are a great source of healthy fat. When it comes to adding oil to foods or oil to cook with, the best sources are unprocessed coconut oil. Olive oil is great for adding to foods but should not be cooked with. It does not do well in high heat. Organic grass-fed butter is a great option for both cooking and adding flavor to food. And my personal favorite is avocado oil. It has a very light flavor and is extremely versatile and does great with higher heat. Now, the trickiest part about vegetable oils is that they are in virtually everything. As I said previously, when my family first removed processed sugars from our daily diet, we found that pretty tricky, as many things that come in packages had hidden sugars, and many of them we thought was completely unnecessary. But seed oils are even more prevalent. It is extremely difficult to find any type of food that has been pre-prepared. Even foods in the healthy aisles or organic healthy packaging almost always contain some sort of seed oil. And so, of course, the best way to know that what you are eating is to make it yourself. And if you don't have time to do that, really take the time to read the packaging and read the ingredients and look for those hidden seed oils, and just avoid them whenever possible. It doesn't have to be a 100% thing. As I said before, we try to follow the 80-20 rule. 80% of the time, we are going to avoid things that are harmful, and we are going to choose things for health. 20% of the time, we are going to allow for variances, because even though we may be exposing ourselves to some of these things, smaller amounts are certainly far less harmful to our body and will create a much smaller accumulation over time. So for now, I'm going to keep enjoying those potato chips until I can get my hand on some healthy avocado oil ones. And until next time, stay healthy.